Hi, my name is Jerry. This is my granddaughter dog, Georgia. She's a lab and a German Shepherd mix. We're here in northern Wisconsin, and Georgia and I are going to show you how to do a little backyard sugaring. Of course, you could go buy your maple syrup at the grocery store, but it's a little bit more fun to do it on your own. It's about 20 degrees. We got about 10 inches of snow on the ground. It's early March, and we're going to take you through a real simple process of how to tap maple trees, cook up the sap, draw it down to a nice boil, and have some maple syrup for those pancakes and waffles throughout the season. So hope you'll follow along and learn something and get a chance to get to know Georgia and myself. So let's get started. First thing I did during the summertime is, as you can see, I taped all my maple trees. It's difficult to come out in the wintertime and determine if this is a maple, oak, or ash, but these are maples. So I'm tapping 10 trees. I'm going to be filling the sap from the maple trees in these 5-gallon drums, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But I like to pick a tree that is about 10 inches in circumference. So this one here is right about 10, so it's probably one of the thinner ones I'll draw off of. I like to tap the tree initially and do a drill hole on the sunny side. So my sun in the morning comes up here, and so I'm going to tap right about here. So we got about a foot of snow on the ground. I'm just going to tap it kind of chest level so it's easy to get at. If we have another foot, we'd come up to here, I can still get at it. So early March is a good time to tap it here in northern Wisconsin, because we're going to be probably about 15-20 degrees tomorrow, and then during the day it'll warm up 30, 35 tomorrow, 40 possibly, and that's when the sap starts to run. So the sap starts in the bottom of the tree and then comes up. So the first thing we want to do is, I got my little cordless drill here ready to go. I have a 3/8 inch bit in there, and if you can see, I have a little bit of piece of tape here. I want to drill about 2.5 to 3 inches into the tree, and this isn't going to damage the tree at all. It'll rebound quite nicely. And I'm going to go at a slight angle, because when I put the actual spigot into the tree, I want it to drip down, which is going to go into the bottle through a hose device. So as you can see, I'm going to put a little pressure on it. Pour into the tree. Battery's a little weak, but it'll get the job done. Ooh, this one's actually running a little sap already here. It's warming up during the day. If you want to get a close-up of that, you can see how the drill is actually getting a little bit of moisture on it as I drill. If you're going through a little bit bigger tree, you might have to go a little deeper because of the bark, but that seems about right. I'm just going to kind of widen the hole at the opening a little bit. That looks good. So I'm probably 1.5 inches into the tree. I'm just going to go a little deeper. I'm about 1/4 inch from my tape line, and I'm getting some nice little run out already off the tree. So we're going to put that down. I have a little hammer to tap in my spigot here. If you get a close-up here, you can already see the sap dripping out of the hole. So we got a really good tree. It's running, and you can even see right here. Okay, so if you notice my little tap here, the bottom has a hole. So since it's running up the tree, we want the sap to go into the hole, and then this will angle down. So I'm just going to put that in there. Okay, I'm going to give it a little hammer into the tree so it stays. Get a nice tight fit. And then if you'll notice here, I have my 4-gallon jug. This is a typical, water fountain type jug. And you'll see I get a 1/2 inch hose, get the snow out of there. I'll just take this, and it fits nice and snug going in there. I don't want any air or debris kind of flowing in there. So then what I'll do is I'll just take this, and I have a little clamp there to keep it going. You'll see it's already running off the spigot there. So I want to capture that. kind of put that in here, and I got a little screwdriver and just a little clamp. I'll tighten that up so if we get a big wind or something happens, it doesn't happen. But you'll see already, if you watch that tube line right there, we're already drawing some sap. So what I'll do is I'll be checking these. If we get a good day, I'll probably be able to fill that in a day or two. And what I'll do is to keep it cold, because I don't want to get my sap warm, because it can go bad on you and it can yellow. What I'll do is I'll build up a big snow bank. I've got plenty of snow to do that. And as these fill, I'll store them in the snow bank to cool them until it's time to cook. So I will see you once we get some good collection, and then we'll get into the cooking process.